Hi everyone! In this video, we will see top 4 best series of Can Yaman. So let's begin. Series number 1. Indiana Aşk. In Love Out of Spite. Indiana Aşk follows Defne Iseliatopoulos, who is a young and successful girl who has just graduated from a well-known university in Turkey. She is going to start working at Uransi Technology as a computer engineer. However, in her first working day, Defne argues with her jealous brother because her brother's Sinar, or Invertum, finds her dress as revealing and wants her to wear a more conservative cloth. In order not to be late for their, Defne does what her brother says, but she also takes her dress and changes her cloth in the parking area of Uransi Technology secretly. While changing her dress, Defne accidentally meets a young man, whom she assumes to be a security personnel, but in fact, he is the CEO of Uransi Technology, whose name is Can Yaman. Yalan does not disclose his identity and makes fun of Defne. Since Defne becomes too late in her first working day, she wants a second chance from her supervisor in return of being late. She makes an agreement and gets right to continue working at Uransi Technology if she finds the problem in the computer code within a day. Defne solves the problem and proves that she is the best applicant for this position. However, she finds out that the guy in the parking area is the CEO of Uransi Technology. When Defne discovers that she is fooled, she resigns immediately in her first day. Meanwhile, Yalan understands his fault and follows Defne to apologize, but he again catches Defne in the parking area while changing her dress. But this time, Defne's brother appears and beats up Yalan. The story becomes too complicated when Defne starts to work at Uransi Technology and her brother falls in love with Yalan's younger sister Yesim, Nile Duru. In Love Out of Spite is a Turkish romantic comedy series that certainly makes an impression, thanks in large part to the charismatic presence of Can Yaman. As a Turkish series fan, I must appreciate the show's strengths, but also acknowledge its shortcomings. Number 2. Dalina. Dalina revolves around Nazli, a passionate aspiring chef who juggles culinary school, part-time jobs, and family responsibilities with her two sisters, Faydoz and Asuman. To support her family, Nazli takes a private chef position for the disciplined and successful businessman Ferit, unaware that her boss assumes she's an elderly chef. Ferit, a handsome and meticulous man, values order and punctuality, making it hard to retain household staff. Despite his perfectionism, he appreciates Nazli's culinary talents, unaware of her true identity. As they finally meet and interact, mutual attraction blooms. Ferit finds Nazli's natural and cheerful demeanor captivating, and Nazli is drawn to his tender-hearted side. Their working relationship morphs into a budding romance. However, misunderstandings arise when Ferit mistakenly thinks Nazli is a gold digger due to an incident at a nightclub. This leads to a strained relationship between them. Amidst these complications, Nazli encounters Deniz, Ferit's friendly and easygoing friend, who becomes smitten with her, creating a love triangle. The series skillfully weaves romance and comedy, keeping viewers entertained with its delightful characters and intriguing plot twists. According to me, Dalina is a captivating Turkish rom-com series with an engaging story and standout performances by its lead actors, Can Yaman and Azjgirl. The chemistry between Ferit and Nazli is electric, creating an irresistible on-screen pairing. The show is a perfect blend of romance, drama, and humor, with delightful moments that resonate. While it starts strongly, the final episode, which deviates from the high standards set by the rest of the series, leaves something to be desired. Nevertheless, the charming and witty characters, along with the beautiful portrayal of their love story, make Dalina an enjoyable romantic series worth watching. Number 3. Beğenilmez. Azji, portrayed by Azjgirl, is a woman who, despite her best efforts, always ends up in the wrong relationships. Her latest disappointment is with her boyfriend of 3 years, Soner, who she had expected to marry. To her dismay, she discovers he's been having an affair. She decides to end their relationship, feeling fated to choose the wrong partners. 3 months later, after breaking up with Soner, Azji aims to prioritize her career as a public relations specialist. However, her inattention at work leads to sudden unemployment, leaving her at a crossroads. Seeking solace and advice, she arranges a dinner with her friends, but they all cancel last minute. Left alone at a fancy restaurant, Azji drowns her sorrows in alcohol, leading to an unexpected encounter with Özgür, played by Can Yaman, the barman. Özgür, a wealthy restaurant owner with a carefree attitude, brings her to his home when she's too drunk to remember her address. The next day, their paths cross again, setting off a series of unforeseen events. When Özge moves into her cousin's apartment due to housing issues, she discovers that Özgür is her neighbor, sharing the same terrace. Özge's friends caution her against Özgür, labeling him Mr. Wrong. Aware of his reputation as a womanizer with no interest in serious relationships or marriage, they advise her to steer clear. But life takes an unexpected turn when Özge and Özgür decide to strike a deal. Özgür agrees to coach Özge in the art of attracting men, while Özge pretends to be his girlfriend to deter his mother's marriage pressure. As they navigate this unconventional arrangement, Özge and Özgür's worlds collide and the lines between their fake relationship and genuine emotions become increasingly blurred. Mr. Wrong is a romantic comedy series that explores the complexities of love, relationships, and self-discovery. Number 4. Uransi. Uransi is a Turkish romantic comedy series that revolves around Sanem, a cheerful and free-spirited girl working at her family's grocery store. Her dream is to become a successful writer despite her unconventional career choice. However, her life takes a dramatic turn when her parents threaten her with an arranged marriage to Muzaffar if she doesn't find a proper office job. In a bid to escape marriage, Sanem joins the advertising company Countess, where her sister Layla works. With no prior work experience, Sanem initially becomes the office errand girl. Her adjustment to the corporate world proves to be quite a challenge, compounded by new company dynamics. The company owner retires, and his son Can, a globe-trotting photographer, steps in as the new manager. Can is known for his adventurous and carefree lifestyle, opting for a life away from the corporate chaos. When Can discovers his father's health issues, he reluctantly takes over the company, determined to make things right until his father's recovery. Meanwhile, Can's younger brother Emre, who has been diligently working for the company, is disheartened by this decision and hatches a plot to undermine his brother's managerial role. Can is drawn to Sanem's natural charm, and as he navigates corporate challenges, he realizes he can only trust her. Unfortunately, Sanem unknowingly aids Emre in his secret schemes against her new boss. The series weaves a tale of love, deception, and corporate rivalry, with a colorful mix of characters set against the backdrop of a bustling advertising agency. According to me, Uransi is a delightful Turkish rom-com series primarily distinguished by the electrifying chemistry between its two leads, Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, which undoubtedly stands as its biggest asset. So that was the video, guys, and if you want to watch more videos like this, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can watch these 2 videos as well. Till then, take care, and see you next time.